Just schedule these. Better that way. That's what I should do. Hey John, how's it going? How's it going? I should really schedule these streams. That way everybody gets ready. I never know what I'm gonna be doing for the day, so well, I got both doors cut out now. But if you see, I have to build up this pillar here a little bit. I have to build that up. I'm in the process of cutting the trunk out tomorrow. So when I've done that, then I can do the rest of the roll cage and chassis. Thanks, John. But when I start getting really into the heavy duty scratch building, I'll record it and then I'll post the video on it instead of doing it in an hangout. That way nobody misses anything. And I'll put all the items like the plastic rods and the and the number of the plastic rod that I use and all that stuff. Yeah, I've done one before on my channel, John, of Colt. If you look on my playlist, I did a 24, I think a 24 part series on it. I think this will be probably about the same 24 part series. So I just have to figure out if I'm gonna use the Hemi or the big block Chevy for it. I'm not sure yet. Yeah, I'm gonna reinforce the window frame with brass rod. Oh, cool, cool. Yeah, I like it. I like it. I use the extreme metals also as their airbrush paint. Which town do you live in, John? Did you get the airbrush one or you get the brush on one? Because there's two different ones. The one I got is the brush on one. Oh, you live in Toronto. Oh, okay. Okay. So you get your shots already too? I'm still debating to get my shots. Oh, the airbrush version. Okay. Yeah, I could. They ran out when I ordered, so I had to take the brush on one. I like to try the airbrush one. I'll wait until they because I when I checked online, they ran out of stock for the airbrush one. The whiskey shots, yeah, yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, I hear you there. So you still got quite a few hobby shops over there in Toronto? Hi, Alexis, dude. How you doing? Oh, okay. Yeah, it's not doing too bad, Alexis. It's not easy trying to live on welfare, but I'm doing it. Yeah, maybe Sean will come on here. I don't know where he is at the moment. He could be on the road right now. I don't know. Not too bad, Alexis, dude. I'm just trying to spread my big earnings from welfare, if you know what I mean. Yeah, Collector's Lane. Yeah, I actually know the guy that married the woman from that store. AJ Elfie Norton. I don't know if you know him. Yeah, I knew him very well. The guy from Collector's Lane. Yeah, he passed away a while ago. Yeah, you too, Lexus dude. I'm just trying to get funds together to get my son a couple of gifts. Yeah, he passed away. Yeah, I know. But the wife of him, I know that she remarried again, and I know the guy, Alfie Norton, AJ Norton. She lives in Hamilton now. Yeah, yeah. He had a lot of stuff in that store. That's for sure. Hi, John Claus. He had a lot of resin kits and whatnot. That's what I always liked about his store. He always had a lot of aftermarket stuff. Collector's Lane. Oh, John Claus, I just got the doors open on both sides. See, just working on the trunk right now. Yeah, he sure did. I know exactly who got them all too. Her new husband probably sold them all too. Yeah, the last store he owned, it was freaking huge. He had a basement and then the main floor. It was quite big. I would spend hours and hours in that store. Wheels and wings are not bad. I heard they're pretty good in Toronto. Yeah, he used to be a postman before he opened that hobby shop. Worked there for a lot of years, from what I remember. He died pretty young too. Yeah, he passed away too. Yeah, I know. Yeah, yeah. He had a group, a drag racing model group. I know. I was a member of that. Yeah, somebody mentioned it to me. I met Rick a couple times at the model show in Toronto when the Group 25 ran it. Yeah, I think it's the same one, isn't it? Yeah, he used to be a body man, wasn't he? From what I remember. Yeah, Crazy Rick, he passed away. Uh, over a year ago, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, yeah. He used to have a couple tables uh, at the model show in Toronto. Yeah, this group was going pretty good too. Yeah, quite a few people that you know comment on there. Yeah, he was a great modeler. Yeah, yeah, he was. He was. I think he had an old car that he was customizing or something of that nature. Yeah, he offered for me to come to his place, and it was going to show me how to airbrush. Like I kind of learned on my own. Yeah, Rick loved the old drag cars. He loved them. That's why his group site was called Vintage Drag Models. I think something like that. Yeah, that's the problem when you get a certain age. A lot of people just pass away. Yeah, he had a great group site. I was a member. I posted a few things on there. Not very much, but I did post the odd model that I built in the past. Probably there is quite a few models that are posted there that are not on my channel. Good. Yeah. Good morning to you, but it's good evening for us, Bang. You must be in the Philippines. Hi, Adrian.
Hey John, how are you today?
Uh, I'm just trying to spread out my big winnings from welfare.
I'm just sitting here on the couch relaxing right now.
It's almost like you won the lottery, only a short lottery though.
Well, I wish I could win the lottery so I don't have to worry about working no more. I could be happy.
Yeah, I think if I would win a substantial amount of money, most of it I would donate.
Well, most of it I would donate to to like the children's hospitals for kids who are sick with
Yeah,
cancer. That's what I would donate it to.
yeah, yeah. Me too.
I have a big heart for kids who are sick with cancer.
I had a friend that he lost his son at 5 years old with cancer, so I know.
My cousin, I graduate. Hey, Alexis, dude, how are you, buddy? Anyway, I graduated back in high school in '04, and then shortly right after, like a couple months later, my aunt's cousin, my aunt's son, my cousin, he was diagnosed with leukemia. So
That's the same happened to my friend's son, and
yeah,
I
but
I had to go. I had to drive with him to Toronto every day to go see his boy, and I tell you, it was heartbreaking. I tell you.
yeah, but and then a year, like, after so much time passed, my cousin passed away. He didn't win he lost the battle from, because they did the bone marrow transplant and his body rejected it.
Oh yeah,
Hey, Bang BMRS channel. How are you guys doing tonight? Thank y'all for coming here. So yeah, it was a tough one. So
yeah, yeah. I had to help somebody with Restream earlier.
oh, it's easy to use, right?
I like it. I like it. You don't
Well,
have to
I might
worry
I
about
might
your.
try it. I might try it one of these days just to give it a try. There,
Well, I like it because you don't have to worry about your hours. You could be
Okay.
unlimited hours on this, and you don't pay nothing.
Yeah, but so yeah.
And
So
6 people is enough for me because if everybody start talking and you had more people, then it'd be harder.
well, how many people can you fit up here? It's just six, right?
Six, six, yeah, six,
With StreamYard, since I've upgraded, it's only like $10 a month what I'm paying. I could
yeah,
fit 10 people up there.
yeah. See, for us, it's like $20, $25 a month.
25 to fit 10 people on this thing?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
That is crazy.
Well, Darren, he has StreamYards, I think, and he pays
Darren
300
Dobson,
a year.
he paid for the whole year, 100 and
Yeah,
something dollars a year. So,
yeah.
but
I think.
he could fit 10 people up in panel also.
Yeah, yeah,
That's just a bad part about that, because if you pay yearly, it's going to cost you, like, for the first one is like 240, and then I think the other was like almost 260, 270 for that one.
yeah. And
But I'm paying $10 a month, but it's cheaper that way.
I was looking in the Zoom. I think it's $100 a month.
Oh no,
Yeah,
Zoom. Oh man,
yeah,
you mean like the conference thing? Is that the
yeah,
one you?
yeah, yeah. Like if I start talking, it mutes everybody else in the Hangout until I stop talking. Once I stop talking, then all the mutes are on the other people.
Well, I've looked into that too, but nah,
No,
it's just a waste of
you
time.
can have up to 100 people in the conference. That's way too
Imagine
much.
all the people you would have in your conference there, John.
No, no. That'd be a
You'd
lot of
probably be
trolls too.
you'd
Be a
be
lot
you'd
of
be out of
trolls
control.
too.
You'd be saying, "Shit, this is too out of control for me."
Yeah, I know. Crazy Rick, he scratch pulled a lot on his drag cars. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, well, I use the StreamYard because I can fit 10 people, and
Well,
I
if
was
you
just
get the paid version of this, you can fit 10 people on,
yeah.
and you
Well,
got more options on this one too.
oh, okay, that's cool.
Because what I can do is, if I have the paid version and you want to stream to your channel, and somebody else that's in the Hangout wants to stream to their channel, well, you can do that if you got the paid version.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, so you get everybody will get their watch hours.
Yeah, well, you can add, like, I was looking at the thing. I could add some other people to my team chairs of everything. I can do all that,
Yeah, and
but I
then you
don't want to
can
waste my time. You have to do that through email, though.
yeah, but you could stream to 30 different platforms with Restream.
Well, StreamYard, I think you can do Facebook. You hear in YouTube, and I don't know if you can. I think you could do it on Twitter too. I think I'm not
Yeah,
100%
yeah,
sure.
yeah. You can.
Yeah, so I'm just, I'm just doing it just for just to have fun.
Oh yeah, and it breaks up the day a little bit. That's the reason
Yeah,
why I
well,
do it.
I'm just,
That's the reason why I do it. Like I figure out if I stay on till 10:30, 11 o'clock, and I stay up for a bit, and it's time for bed. It kind of breaks up the night a little bit.
well, it kind of makes your night go by fast. So,
Yeah, yeah,
and I got, as a matter of fact, in about 3 more hours, I'm gonna go live myself. So,
yeah, yeah. Sean was in here for on the full 3 hours yesterday.
oh, really?
Yeah, yeah,
That's cool.
yeah. Did I
Yeah,
know Dave at Wills and Wings? Yes, I did, John. He's just asking about hobby shops. He lives in Toronto, so I've been to all those hobby shops. That's what he's asking about. Well, I got the both doors cut out, Adrian.
Oh, you got both doors cut out? That's pretty
Yeah,
good, John. You're getting there with it now.
yeah, yeah. The trunk is not hard. It's just that you have to watch it that you don't break the windshield because it's very
Well, that stuff
fragile.
is like what? It's made out of plastic, isn't it? That
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah. Very thin plastic, to be honest with you.
I think that plastic that for the models, I think they're very sensitive, aren't they? Like very, very
Yeah,
sensitive.
yeah. The older plastic is worse because if you drop the body, it'll crack. That's how
And to
bad the
repair it
plastic
is non-repairable. I already know that.
Yeah. No, they'll crack.
Yeah, that's why I don't. Just that. I'm trying to. I want to get that Gravedigger model so bad. It's just. I'm always busy with my work, and work keeps me busy all the time, and it's a pain in the behind.
Yeah, but if you like I send you the Canadian links. If you go
Yeah, I
maybe
got it.
to
I got it, and I bookmarked it on my phone already. So
but if you go to ebay.com, that's the American side, you might get it cheaper. I don't know. You can check it out.
yeah, I'm gonna check it out. But I've got it bookmarked on my phone here, John. The link you sent me, I bookmarked it so I could look at it some more.
Yeah, okay.
So I just want to be able to get it so that way, when I'm not like on my days off from work, and if I'm bored, I could just get after it. Start making it and
Yeah,
everything.
yeah. Well, if you have any questions, you know what to ask. You can just ask me.
Yes, I know. I know how to get in contact with you. So
Yeah. Well, you're connected with me on Facebook too, so
yeah, so I'm connected with you. I know. I know.
yeah. Yeah.
But here pretty quick. What I want to do here pretty quickly is I'm gonna get ready to. I'm gonna get rid of the treadmill that's here in my room. There, I want to try to put like a.
Yeah, the
Want to put
grave
like a little
digger,
small table.
John. That's what he's after, yeah.
That's what I'm after. The Gravedigger monster truck
Oh,
model.
you never know. Maybe somebody in the chat might have one, and they might give it to you cheaper. I don't know. It's hard to
Well,
say.
I'm just if anybody has it and has it for a good offer, and I'm willing to take whatever offer.
Yeah,
Because I've been a fan of the Gravedigger monster trucks forever.
yeah, yeah. Well,
And
they've been around forever too.
that one's been around forever too. And
Yeah,
so's
that's
the
what I mean.
Bigfoot
Like
monster.
I think isn't that the very first one that started all of this?
Yeah. Okay. Perfect.
Okay, he put a links in the chat for you, Adrian.
Okay. Yeah, I just saw it.
Oh, okay.
I'll take a look at it. Let me get in here and.
Well, that sucks. That Dave passed away. He was pretty young, John. He can't be that old.
Wow, for $100, not bad.
I thought the other one was cheaper.
Well,
I,
I'm looking at it here, John. I'm
I thought
looking
the
at
other
the
one
link.
was only $45 or something.
Yeah, well, the one I was looking at there, the one that spray booth custom sent for me. It's $100 on eBay here in the U.S., but yours for Canada it's cheaper.
Oh, okay.
It's $100, so which is not
Well,
bad. I can.
$100 Canadian, but it'd be a lot cheaper for you then.
Yeah, $100 is nothing, but
No, not
compared to
really.
other prices,
Well, if you buy a Japanese model car, there's no motor. It's like a curbside, and you're paying almost $100 for that. So,
yeah, but their stuff is very expensive because, it's top of the line plastic that they use for their
oh
stuff.
yeah.
It's top of
Hi,
the line.
hi, Mary. How you doing?
Hey, Mary.
See, Mary? Got the both doors cut out.
Yeah, it's really top of the line. The plastic that they use there in Japan is top line plastic,
Hi,
and it's
Tiffany. How you doing?
so.
Yeah, but what's happening now? A lot of the model companies are using recycling plastic, and that's even worse.
Why would they be using recycling? That's crazy.
To save money, but charge you still more money for the model kit. I don't know.
Well, I've just been noticing, like I went over to what's it called? I went to the I went to Subway today to get me some food, and it's the coin shortage thing's getting worse again.
Right.
Hey, John Claus, how you doing? Tiffany, how you doing?
Don't you have the
Things are
Hobby
starting to get
Lobby
real bad, or
or
there's things are getting bad already.
yeah, it's bad over here. It's 1,600 people were infected today.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, it's getting really unbelievable. And,
Yeah,
and the funny part is, majority of people are vaccinated. That's which I don't understand that shit.
I've been vaccinated 3 times, and I still haven't gotten sick.
No, but there's people that got it. I don't know. I don't know why. Because it's
Well,
new
there's
one.
actually, John. Actually, I've heard that people that get their vaccination shots, the two of them, they
Yeah,
actually get sick later on from the stuff.
yeah, yeah. It's like an open door for them for the virus to get into you.
Well, when I'm at work, I wear my mask all the time. I wear
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
And Adrian, do you have a Macari at all?
What's up,
No, I
Macari?
don't. Macari, no.
I don't
Just
have one.
don't have
Uh,
one. But
That's a
just
that's a car or
yeah.
something. Oh,
Is
okay.
that like a car or something, or what? What is that? Rusty.
Hi, Rusty. See, Rusty? That's how you open the doors, Rusty. Now it's your turn.
Because they have a model grave digger for $20 for sale.
Oh, oh, that's the name of the store.
It's the name of a store. Oh, I thought it was.
Yeah,
No,
so
I've
did
never
I.
heard of that store. If they have a, oh, Mercari just sent a link. I'll check it out.
Yeah, okay.
Oh shoot, man! Everybody's trying to help me out here.
Well, it's good.
I like it.
Yeah, and
Oh
getting a
wow,
lot cheaper. It saves yourself some money.
bookmark.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm just looking at it right now.
oh, cool, Mary. You're working on the 69, eh? GTX.
There we go. I've bookmarked. Wow, for $19, that's not bad.
A good friend of mine has a real Roadrunner, Mary, and it's Pro Street, tubbed out, big tires on the back. Can you order that online, Adrian, or no?
Yes, John, I can order it online. I can. For $19, I can order it online. That's actually a lot cheaper than $100.
I would order it as soon as you can before they run out.
Yeah. On my
You
next
never know.
paycheck, in my next payday, when I get paid again from work, I am going to order it and start working on it.
Yeah. Did they have more than one online or?
It was just that one that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, well, I'll get it as quickly as I can there.
Yeah.
After you build a slot car that can beat me.
Could I put nitrous on or twin turbos? Or a couple jetpacks?
Maybe a couple of maybe some rocket fuel and everything in there to make it go fast.
Yeah. Probably wouldn't stay on the track though.
Probably not.
No, it'll probably go airborne.
Well, with maybe that, if I get like a rocket propeller, it might even go up in the air and not even come back down.
I did that once with my son's helicopter. They had these helicopters sold at the variety store. The low ones are only about this big. But I was remote control, right?
Yeah.
So I was courteous and I thought to myself, well, I'm going to play with it for a little while. Sure enough, I fucking broke it as soon as I took it out of the pack. So I wrapped it back up and I gave it to my son. I shouldn't have done that. And then he opens up and he goes, Dad, it's broken. And I felt bad, so I said, here, get yourself another one. I said, I broke it. Don't blame yourself.
Oh, he didn't get upset at you for breaking it.
No, 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 no. He's pretty good.
That's cool. That's
I was
cool.
flying into my apartment and it hit the wall, and it
Oh,
just
oh, oh, oh,
yeah,
oh. Propeller
yeah,
and everything broke off, didn't it?
oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
Man, that's crazy.
yeah. Well, we're like we're still like kids though when it comes to it, especially if it's something new.
I remember back in the days, I wouldn't even play with stuff like that as a kid.
Yeah. I think we
Yeah.
had to
So,
have more imagination than anything while I was growing up because I was brought up in the 60s. Well, I was born in the 50s, but in the 60s, depression. And, you know, and my dad was only working 2 days a week
oh wow.
at the time. Yeah. So it was hard, but, people were, laughing and happy and, they still enjoy life. They still can get ahead. Not like today. It's crazy.
No, not like today. You really can't get far anywhere no more now.
No, no, no.
You can't get really far on anywhere anymore because it's getting harder and harder to get around everything now.
God, we used to make Christmas decorations for a Christmas tree. We had to. We didn't have no money, you know. And
Yeah, well, I still haven't even put up my Christmas tree yet, and Christmas is only 2 weeks away.
yeah, I'm not putting one up.
Well, my niece already told me if I don't put it up, she told me she was gonna kick my behind in if I don't do it. So I'm like, okay, when
Yeah,
I get
well,
a
she
chance,
comes
I'll do
over a lot, eh? Your
it.
niece,
My niece
you,
isn't here.
no, but your niece comes over a lot, right?
Yeah, she's with me all the time, John.
Yeah.
But you
Okay.
know,
Oh, that's understandable then.
because she likes Christmas. I'm not much into Christmas holiday, honestly. I'm not.
No, I like the food and I like the love, the friendship and things like that. That's what I love. Like,
I like that too, but my favorite holiday will always and has been until today. Halloween is always my favorite one. I have a lot of stories on Halloween that I remember as a kid. So
right.
I remember me and some of my friends would go house to house after everybody was done trick or treating. We'd go to people's houses. They had their pumpkins outside. We'd smash them and throw toilet paper on their trees and throw some
Oh
eggs on
yeah,
their
yeah,
cars
yeah,
and stuff like that.
yeah, yeah.
But I was always smart though because we carry everything just to clean up the mess, and we clean up all the egg off the vehicle and take all the toilet paper off the tree and give them new pumpkins to use for next
R-
Halloween.
Right.
But the funny thing is, John, I never got caught. Me and my friends never got caught.
We used to do a lot of weird stuff like knock at somebody's door and run off, and
Ah, yeah, that stuff we did too, but we never
yeah,
got caught.
no,
Yeah,
I think the worst
yeah.
experience I ever had was stealing apples from a farmer's tree, and sure enough, he had one of those salt guns, and he shot me
Yeah.
up the ass, and
Oh
I couldn't sit
no!
fucking weeks. I
Oh
got it
shit!
again when I came home too. Got it from my dad. So I got a double whammy. Oh yeah, I tell you, you get shot with that salt gun, man. You can't sit whatsoever or sleep. One of the two.
Yeah. So I don't. To be honest, John, I've had a lot of great memories as a child, but now as an adult, it's time to, you know,
Yeah, I
I'm
know.
not married with no kids or anything yet, so someday that'll happen. Someday. I
Oh
don't know
yeah.
when.
They always say there's always one person for each one, and
Yep, that's true.
everybody deserves to be happy. That's for sure.
Well, yeah, but it just depends. Like, it just depends if that person you want to be with is actually going to be the one for you. That's something you
Well,
have to.
that's like with my youngest boy. He always thought it was him as the reason why we split up. And I said, no. I said, me and your mom, we used to argue all the time. And I left because I know arguing in front of a little baby is no good.
Oh no, not in
No,
front of kids. No,
no,
no.
no, no.
If
So
you're gonna, if you're
that's the
gonna
reason why
be,
I left. And, people ask me, well, they don't think it's a good enough reason. I said, yeah, it's good enough reason.
well, you see, it's better to not. It's better to, it's just better not to be in front of the, you know.
Yeah. Because the kid can get traumatized from that. You know what I mean?
Well, not only will they get traumatized, that'll something that'll be stuck with them for the rest of their lives too.
That's right. And then they'll
So it's
start
just
blaming
better to.
themselves. They'll start blaming themselves for everything that went on.
Well, yeah, that and
And I didn't
if you
want
have
that.
kids that are growing up already and you feel like you're going to start an argument, it's just better for you to better to go inside the room and just talk it out and see if there's a solution for it.
Yeah, well, it was her way or the highway, and I took the highway. So,
Oh, heck.
yeah,
So she was saying it was either her way or the highway. That's crazy.
yeah. Well, you ever seen that movie Matilda?
Oh, yes, with Danny DeVito. Yes, I've seen it.
You ever see that? You remember the principal that was in that movie?
Oh, yes, I remember the principal in that movie. That was
That's
the
my
weirdest
son's
movie I've
mother.
ever seen.
That's my son's mother, the warden.
Oh,
That's what I used to call her, the warden.
wow, that's crazy. Yeah, it's just better to be, just better for you to walk away and, keep
Yeah.
yourself from having to get into a bigger argument with her. It's better that way.
Or somebody would have got hurt. You know.
Well, either you or her would have gotten hurt.
Yeah, yeah.
Just
Alexis
better,
put,
it's just better to, just better
yeah,
to separate from each other and that's it.
yeah. Alexis put a message in your chat for
At
you.
Adrian, I looked on Marikai. It says the owner of that gravedigger graveyard, some of the trucks have already been installed, so some trying to build it. Someone tried building it. Okay, so you have to add a little more bit of stuff when stuff. Then it's all done installed. Okay.
Yeah, he probably started like the engine block, put it together, things like that.
Well, I'd like to build everything from scratch. That's what I would like to do.
Yeah,
just
yeah,
like
but
you're doing it, John.
if the ends and halves are just together, that's no big deal. And then you got to put the rest together yourself. That's all.
Yeah. Hey,
Usually
John,
that's
I'm
where they
going
start.
to I'm going to go to the shower real quick. I'll
Yeah.
join you here
Okay.
in a little bit.
Yeah.
Everybody in chat, do me a favor, and if you're not yet connected to our main host, John Paul, please do so, guys. And if you're not yet connected to me, just I'll drop my link when I come back in the chat. So I'll see
Yeah.
everybody in a little bit.
Yeah. No, usually when somebody starts something, lets us do it. Usually it's just the motor house put together. That's pretty well it. You know, I bought model kits that way. No big deal. Well, there's 6 people in the house. Thanks all for coming. Lexus dude is here all the time, so is Rusty. Thank you. I appreciate it. Well, another what, a week and a half and it's Christmas. Yahoo! Well, what were you getting frustrated on, Mary, for GTX? Excuse me. What are you getting frustrated about? Because it's a pretty well detailed kit, so it's a little bit more detailed than that truck you were working on. She can't drive it, John. Of the chassis was a couple of reasons, a couple of the small pieces that I had to put on there. Oh, on the back part or the front? Oh, cool, Rusty. Like a dirt track car, Rusty? Yeah, a good friend of mine's got a 68 Roadrunner, Pro Street, has a real car. Just lives up the street from me. Oh, okay. Yeah, the 68 Roadrunner is uh I would say burgundy metallic paint job on it. Pretty nice. Well, it's put away now. He doesn't drive it in the wintertime. Well, there's 8 people in the house. Uh, if anybody sees anybody in the chat that you don't recognize and they put tech beside their name, please remove them or hide them from the channel, please, just in case I miss them. Because there's a few trolls and hackers been looming around in the YouTube land, so just to let you know, just to warn you. Oh, cool. Hi, Thug Stacking. How you doing? Oh, thanks for coming by anyways, Thug Stacking. That's great. Greatly appreciated. Oh, yeah, Google bots, yeah. Yeah, you're right there. Well, it's the time of year, eh, John? You know. Oh, I forgot John Claus was in here too. Pretty soon John Claus's ears will be ringing. Yeah, and there are ninjas out there too. Yeah, I've been in a couple hangouts in the last couple days, and they show up the odd time. One person had like six of them in at once. So it's crazy. That's the time of year, they're trying to hack people's accounts and whatnot, and you give them a jacket or a wrench or whatever you want to call them, and then they post the links, and then you click on the links, and before you know it, boom, everything's gone within minutes or seconds or whatever. Yeah, salute. Now you're speaking Philippine language, eh, Rusty? No? Huh? Huh? Yeah, the door came out pretty good too. See? No bends in it, so it came out pretty good. It's not going real fast. I kind of lost my mojo because my son doesn't build anymore. Actually, he doesn't even come here anymore because of my smoking. Yeah, that's what salute means, Rusty. That's why when people come in here, they salute. They say salute. And that means salute to everybody in the chat or the hangout or wherever. It's just easier. It's just like a short form kind of thing. So what are you working on? Yeah, it takes a lot of time, Rusty. Like I use the bare metal foil scriber first, and then the back end of the X-Acto blade. And then once I'm pretty close all the way through, then I use my X-Acto saw to cut the straight lines, and then the curves I use my X-Acto for that. But you have to drill holes if it's a curve. You got to drill holes all the way along the round part. So that makes it so when you do with your knife, it doesn't jump. It'll stay in that curve, if you know what I mean. That's how I do it. I don't know if it's the right way or not, but it works for me. But that door took less time to open. Took like 2 days. Oh, cool. Yeah, for clear coat I use 2K clear. I don't use anything else. I might be building another new spray booth once I'm fully retired. I'm thinking about it. Johnny hasn't been around lately. Wonder what happened to him. Oh yeah, he lives in BC. Didn't they have a major flood over there? Yeah. Yeah, it's easier that way, Rusty. Like you know the corners of your trunk lid too. You drill small holes all around the corners because it's always rounded, and it makes it just easier. So even if you break it off, it's going to break where the drill bit holes are. So that way it'll still be round. You might have to sand a bit, but it works. I don't think John will be here. I think he's sleeping right now. I think he's going to get an early start so he can head on home to be home before Christmas. Yeah, well, I got lots of tools, Rusty. I got more tools than you can imagine. I'm always looking for better tools. New tools for model building. Always. Oh, that's good, Rusty. Yeah, it's just easier that way. And I use a real small drill bit for around the corners, like that small. Oh, like that small for around the corners. Yeah, Zach must be working long hours today. I forget where he was working. Oh yeah, Zach lives pretty close to. Well, there's 8 people in the household. Oh, there's 8 people here. 7 people. Well, I think it goes up and down like a yo-yo. Yeah, you just have to watch those drill bits, Rusty. They break real freaking easy, man. I got them from a friend of mine in the States from Harbor Freight. We don't have them over here. I haven't seen them anyways. Maybe on eBay, but I don't like shopping on eBay. Find it too expensive. Yeah, it's always easier. It's always easier when you get guidelines, John Claus, to cut anything out. Like when I worked on that 65 Belvedere, I think I went through 4 bodies to find one that had the door lines on the model. The other ones that had no door lines, trunk lines, nothing. So, and it figures that was a stock body, but it had no door lines. Frick, it's not no funny car. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna get something to drink. like these molds are getting so old now that like I started cutting the hood out already. If I use let's see, where the fuck is it? Okay. I use this to start off with. This one here. And then I use the backup a number 11 blade, and then I use this saw for the straight lines. I take my time. You don't want to rush it because you'll bend the crap out of everything. And that's what I use. So, oh, cool, John Claus. Yeah, it's been a while since I built that, but I can recall that they had like a clear panel in the roof. Huh. I don't know what to tell you about that, Mary. I got, I can't say I got long nails, but yeah, yeah, I know. Yeah, that Dodge van has been out a number of times over the years. I'm just drinking Pepsi, John. I don't drink. I have the odd beer, but that's about it. No, no, I got no money for rum. I'm on welfare right now, John. So you don't get much from welfare. I stopped drinking about 30 years ago. I drink the odd beer. I'll buy a 6 pack of beer, and that's about it. Well, that's when I have money. So I don't have money now, so I won't be buying any at the moment. That's all good. I used to like gin. That's what I used to like. Yeah, beer is okay. Yeah, you know, don't forget, you get at a certain age, get loaded or drunk or whatever. It's no big thing anymore. When you're younger, you think it's a big thing, but when you get older, you don't do that kind of stuff. At least I don't, anyways. I don't even smoke weed anymore. I stopped that, frick, 40 years ago. Yeah. Yeah, Corona COVID beer. Yeah, okay. Yeah. I don't know where they got the name for that virus, to be honest with you. I have no idea. What the first person that got the COVID, they announced that's from the beer he drank when he got it. Yeah, I know. I know. I don't know how the hell they ever figure out a name like that. I tried to get a job. I tried, but with my age, it's really hard. They won't tell you because that's just discrimination, but I know it's because of my age. You never know, John. I know a lot of people have put up a video on it, so because of it. Yeah, not at my age, John. Yeah, you gotta have both shots, so I don't have my shots yet. And I only got 6 months, John, till I fully retired. So, like, my birthday's in June. So, oh, you know, you don't? Oh, okay. I thought you did. They're really pushing that freaking shot vaccine, though. Every time I see Justin Trudeau, he's freaking always mentioning that. Make sure you get fully vaccinated and all that stuff. Okay. Yeah, Home Depot is quite a distance away from me, though. I don't have a car or anything, John. Yeah, I'm retiring, and I'm fully retired in June, John. So I got what, about 6 months? 6 months to go? Yeah, 6 months. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I wish I could, John. I'd pick a different car every day. Probably get a speeding ticket with all the drag cars I built. Yeah, and the thing is, John, like I don't know about you, but I do a lot of walking, and I don't like walking through the winter months, especially if it's snowing and icy and whatnot to get to work and whatnot. So for driving slow, yeah. What do you mean by stay at home? I go for my walks every day. Yeah, that's what I do, John. I don't. I look at this way. I could be walking out the street and somebody walk towards me and have it. You don't know that. It's a chance you're taking, right? And there are more people infected now than there was before. I think it was like 1,600 today, somewhere in there. Crazy. Yeah, I don't like walking in the wintertime. I do my walks every day, but I don't overdo it. Summertime, yeah, then I can walk a lot further than normal. I try to avoid people as much as possible with what's going on in the world. My son, uh, he's at home uh, for school now because there were a couple kids in the school that were infected. Yeah, he was asking if you would mind if he put your name on his slot cars, one of the slot cars. That's what he's asking, John. You might be out having a smoke right now. So, John, you go to that show in Toronto, Group 25 show? Okay. Just let him know when he comes back. Yeah, he smokes outside, so he has to go away from the house because he's renting. So, John, you ever go to the model show in Toronto, Group 25, or the one in Hamilton? It's September. September. If you're on Facebook, look up Group 25, and it'll show you right there. And there's one in Hamilton too, and it's in March next year. Oh, this past one, no, no, it was canceled. It won't be until next year. Yeah, you're not allowed to smoke in your building, eh, Mary? Yeah, I can let you know in advance, John. No problem. Yeah, I can let you know in advance. I think it's uh I think it's the second week of March, if I'm not mistaken. But I could check for you. It's at the Mount Hope Airport. They say it's Hamilton, but it's Mount Hope. Yeah, no problem. I got to find a way to get to Toronto and go to that show somehow. I don't have no wheels, so I don't know what you know the bus or the train or something of that nature to go to Toronto. I have no idea. Yeah, hitchhike. Yeah, I haven't done that in a long time, John. God, those were the days. I used to hitchhike to Cayuga Dragway when I was like 12 years old. I used to hitchhike all the time to Cayuga and find a hole in the fence and go in the hole in the fence and watch the drags for free. That's what I used to do when I was like 12. Fuck, those were the days, I tell you. Drag racing back then was way better than it is now. You ever been to Cayuga, John? Oh yeah, the Science Center. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I've been to Science Center quite a few times when I was in school, when I was only a little kid. So, John, you ever went to the drag strip in London or Cayuga? Excuse me. Oh yeah, cool. What, back in the 70s? Best drag strip I ever went to was where they had the Gator Nationals. Freaking man, you saw so many freaking drag cars. That's a big fucking track too. Oh, the 90s. Oh, just Kyuga. Oh, yeah. Did you know Larry Gripper? No. Larry Gibbs or Rick Gibb or Marty Jones? You knew any of them? Or Rod Potter or Tony Hayes? You know any of them? I don't know them. I seen them race. Well, Larry Gibb, he died, eh? But his brother's still alive, Rick Gibb. They had a they had a race car, a '67 Chevelle, and they called it the Satan. I built a model of it a while ago. Rob Powder had a Scamp, I think, or Rebel, whatever. Yeah, it was either a '67 or '66 Chevelle, black, and it had Satan on the side. Larry Gibb was the driver, and Rick Gibb was the mechanic. Won a lot of awards with that too, with that car. They had it stolen a couple times too, right out the trailer. Yeah, they used to have a lot of big names come in at Hyuga, like Bill Jenkins and Dick Landy and Don Nicholson. Yeah, good crew. Yeah, and Mike Jones, I think he's still racing. I think he has an '84 Olds. I think he still races. That track is never the same though. It's not the same anymore. Yeah, it's not the same anymore, John. That Hugo drag strip changed hands so many freaking times. Now it's called Toronto uh, drag strip. I don't know why, because it's not even close to Toronto. Yeah, I've been to the London drag strip a couple times too, in Sparta. Yeah, yeah, you're right, John Claus. I remember that. No, well, John, I used to live in Caledonia, so I was pretty close to the drag strip, not that far from it. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I think I've been there once, quite a while ago though. I think they're talking about closing Utica Dragway. I'm not sure. A lot of these drag strips were airfields at one time. Yeah, back in the day, John, when people were drag racing, they even got, most of the parts from a junkyard, and they built their car from that. You couldn't do that today. Too many regulations now. Yeah, sucks. Yeah, it sure does. Yeah, when I lived in Caledonia, all I had is a wartime house. I had a big piece of property, though. No basement. I was hardly there anyways. I was single at the time. I was only 19 when I bought my first house. Paid it off in 2.5 years. Can't do that now. Yeah, it sure is, John. You just have to take it how it comes now. Yeah, you're right, John Claus. You got a pretty good memory of about the vans, that's for sure. Actually, John Claus, if you have a chance, try to get that Kiss van. That's pretty pricey, I tell you. Pretty pricey. I think the last time I saw it was like $300, somewhere in there. I can't wait until next year. They're coming out with the '68 Cornet kit, hardtop. Oh, I can't wait until that comes out. I'll be buying a few of them. Tell you that. That hasn't been out since '68, in the year of '68. I know because I've lost a couple. I had the real McCoy. I got robbed once and they took all the expensive kits from me. Yeah, it's a retool. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's a whole new tool, John. Uh, I'm in contact with Tim Boyd. I don't know if you know who he is, but he lets me know what's coming out. He has the inside track of all the companies, and he's pretty reliable. So yeah, yeah, it is. Yeah, it's the same mold, John Claus. There was another kit that was supposed to come out, but they're not bringing it out because of there it says it's supposed to worship Satan, which I don't understand. But it's a 71 demon. I wish they would bring that out. I've got a couple of resin bodies of the 71 demon. Actually, I might after this 55. That's what I might build next. It's the demon. Told it as Billy the Kid. So John, you got a pretty big stash of models, or not really? I like to get some big rigs, man. Too many? Never too many. Never too many. At one time, John, I had like 1,500 kits. I sold a whole slew of them. a while ago. Since I semi-retired, I sold quite a few of them. I wish I didn't now because a few of them I wish I had, but I did. Cars, planes, and warships, so cool. So if you're fed up with cars, you got something to fall back on. That's good. Yeah, I like to get some big rigs. That's one thing I don't have. Is big rigs. Got a couple motorcycles. I built one so far. Oh, four people in the house. That's good. Yeah, that's for sure. I just don't. I don't know about you, but I don't spend as many hours as I used to building. Oh yeah. Oh, I should have gotten a hold of you sooner, John. I just wanted a couple, different type of rigs, something different. Get away from the model cars for a while. Something to break the monopoly a little bit. Might get my mojo a little bit more active, if you know what I mean. Because usually when I'm doing like something like this 55 Chevy, I'm doing something else, like building something else on the side. Because this is time consuming. Oh, wow. And you don't have any left, eh, John? You don't have any big rigs at all left? Or just ones that you want to keep? Yeah. Probably take a lot of room too, eh? Big rigs. I just want a couple. Oh, you don't have any left. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, no problem. If you ever see a good deal on them, let me know. Like because you're in Toronto, you got more hobby shops to hit than me. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So if you see a few that are pretty, pretty reasonable, let me know. Because I can always transfer you funds to pick it up for me since you're in Canada, so I can transfer you. You know, not right now, not with having a check from welfare of $205 a month. I don't think I'll be doing it anytime soon. Yeah, that counter for people in the room, Rusty, don't pay attention to it because it, sometimes it'll say zero. Yeah, but you probably for KG in your area, John, probably more availability than in my area because I never see anything of model kits concerned here in Guelph. So, oh, I know it's important to eat. I'm eating, John. I make sure I got food in my place. That's for sure. You want the four-door Pinto wagon? Yeah, that was out just recently, John Claus. I don't know if you still can get it or not. 'Cause a lot of kits are starting to be limited edition. That's what they say, anyways. I might be able to get something for my son for Christmas. I'm hoping. We'll see. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you still can get it. There used to be somebody else that came in here all the time, Johnny. I haven't seen him in quite a while. Wonder what happened to him. Yeah, I know that the big rigs are a pain in the butt, but there are certain ones I wouldn't mind to have. I like something like the BJ and the Bear, that kind of truck, big rig. I wouldn't mind that. I built all the big rigs I had. My son built one or two, I think, somewhere around there. Oh yeah, cool, 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 cool. But I know there was a wagon, but like a Pinto. I don't know if it was four door. Yeah, yeah. Rusty likes building them into slot cars, John. That's what he does. His better partner does too. Huh. Yeah, I gotta use the little earth magnets for the trunk and for the doors on the 55 too. Huh. Yeah, I like that kind of cab for the big rig. It doesn't have to be BJ and the Bear, but I know they came up with a later one, and it's the same kit. Just it doesn't have to be J Bear decals on with it. That's all. Yeah, Rusty doesn't like them falling off the shelf, so that's why he builds them into slot cars. I'll be right back. I got a phone call. I'm sorry about that. I was on the phone. That was my son asking about Christmas. So I'm taking him Christmas shopping tomorrow. He's pretty good when it comes to Christmas shopping. He doesn't ask, for ridiculous items, which is a good thing. I can't afford it anyways. Yeah. Yeah, I got a bit of money put aside. Well, you gotta figure out a budget with the money you get per month. So that's the only way you get ahead. So he's gonna call me after school tomorrow. Oh yeah, I always have fun with my son, Mary. I love him to death. He's the world to me. We almost lost him when that Scars was out. He was in the hospital for 3 months. We almost lost him. He was only like 4 years old, 4 or 5, around there. Yeah, pretty scary shit. I was working nights, and as soon as I was done my night shift, I went straight to the hospital. I slept on one of their beds over there while I was watching him. He's 14 now. 14 going on 30, if you know what I mean. I wish his mom would be a little bit more friendlier. That would help matters a lot easier. But she isn't. She's like the principal in that movie, Matilda, if you know what movie I'm talking about. Yeah. Oh, Mary, I tell you, I was losing it when he was in the hospital for 3 months. I was freaking losing it. Only problem I have is dealing with her mom, his mom. I can't stand her. Can't stand her. She's talking about getting married again. My son's not very happy about that. Not much I could do about it. She's married a black guy. Nothing against black people or anything, but you know. Yeah, she's getting married in the new year. Who knows? Maybe my son will want to move in with me. Never know. Oh, sorry to hear that, Mary. That sucks. That really sucks. Those 3 people, it says there's 3 people, but probably more. You haven't seen any hackers or trolls yet. That's surprising because usually they hit these hangouts like crazy. Well, that's good, Mary. For what, John? What do you mean? For for what? For kids? You have 4 kids? I had two boys. Oh, four people. Oh, okay. I got two boys. One is 34 and one is 14. Yeah, I know what you mean. I clued in. Oh, two now. Yeah. Uh, I don't pay too much attention to that, John, because sometimes I'll say zero and there's still people in the chat and the hangouts. Yeah. Yeah. It's hard to say because I see you here, Mary's here, and Rusty's here. So, yeah, I got one boy, 34. I haven't seen him since he was 9. So, not by my doing, but he knows where I live. Maybe one day he'll knock on my door. Who knows? Hopefully, one day we shall find out. Yeah, I think Blue Streak Mark. I think he's having a hangout or premiere for his birthday on Saturday. Oh wow! Yeah, I wish I knew my oldest boy a little bit more, but it is what it is. So you got three girls, Mary, or two girls and one boy. You got any kids, John, or no? Oh, that's what I thought. Okay, three girls. Cool. I always wanted a girl. I don't know why, but I always wanted one. Too old now for that. Hi, Fishing Tales. How's it going? How's it going, man? Thanks for coming. Greatly appreciate it. Greatly appreciate your support and whatnot. So we got to pick out a kit, Mary. You got any idea that we all can build, that we all can get, or we already have in our stash? Yeah, I'm keeping okay. fishing Dales. Trying the best I can under the circumstance. Oh, two boys, one girl. Oh, okay. You don't know what? I must have missed something. Yeah, just not easy to live on welfare, that's all. But I'm doing all right. That's why you got that thing pinned on the top. PayPal me. Well, that's good. So you got the whole house to yourself and your wife, eh, John Claus? That's cool. What do you? Oh wow, cool. Yeah, I don't have no grandkids, Mary. Not that I know of. Like I said, I haven't seen my oldest son since he was 9, so I have no clue if he's married or what. I don't know. No idea. And they all live close to you, Mary? Your daughters and whatnot? Must be pretty interesting around Christmas time at your place. Oh, wow. That kind of sucks, Mary. That kind of really sucks. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I built a few of them, Rusty. Actually, though, I built one for a client. It was a drag car. I sold it quite a while ago. It was an orange one. It was called the Revell kit. If you check my, oh, no, I don't have it on my channel. I have it on my Facebook page, but I don't have it on my YouTube channel. Yeah, but it's gotta be hard, Mary. I don't care. You know, it's gotta be hard. I don't think. Hey, Yeah. Yeah, that's true, Rusty. Yeah, that's true. My head is above water. I still have a sense of humor, which is a good thing. Yeah, I don't build too many forts. I'm not a fort kind of guy. I like my Chevys and Mopars. Yeah, you're right there, Rusty. My head is above water, that's for sure. And 3 feet in the ground. Yeah, the only thing I don't like about those AMT, like the 65, well, any Galaxy kit, they're almost like a promo, like a curbside. The detail, it lacks a lot of detail, if you know what I mean. Huh. Yeah, I don't think the other guy's in here, but I could be wrong. There's 5 people in here now, so that's what it says, anyways. Welcome for everybody that's here still. I know it's not much, but it's just shooting breeze. Go from one subject to another. And, yeah, well, that's true, Rusty. You don't have to worry about detail if you're doing it as a slot car, anyways. I like the detail because I built a model cars, but I can see where you're going. You build it as a slot car. What do you care? So it's a whole different ball game. Ugh, I think it's going to be an early night for me tonight. Yeah, old school is always good, Rusty. That's why I like building a lot of drag cars from the old days. Not too much into the pro mods and things of that nature. I'm not much into that. Would never build a drifter or a dunk. No thanks. No way. No way and no how. No, thank you. My son might do it, but not me. Or a lowrider. Like I like them, but I wouldn't build one myself. I like the pro touring look on cars. I like that. That's pretty cool. Whatever you enjoy, Rusty. Yeah, I have my moments, like especially what I'm doing with this 55 Chevy. Like, excuse me. I know it's taking a long time, but I don't know. I don't have like ambition to do the scratch building as much as I used to, if you know what I mean. You know, I won't build it out of the box. I wouldn't say that, but sometimes I get a little carried away with the scratch building and whatnot. And, if it's not one thing, it's another thing that you're scratch building and just keep on going and going and going. And before you know it, you got more scratch building than anything, and it takes a long time to finish anything. So that's probably why a lot of people do the rat rods, because you don't have to worry about a shiny paint job, you know, and the rest of the model is not that hard, it's pretty easy. But there's two cars I won't build. I won't build, well, actually three. A Pro Mod. I built a few Pro Mods, but they were for clients, not for myself. I don't really care for them. And Dunks and Drifters. Now I have more channels, more than I have room on my car. Wait until you have as many subscribers as me, Rusty. What are you going to do then? Start doing a locomotive or a cargo ship or cargo on it? Yeah, but I just like I just don't want to understand drifting cars on the road. Like for everyday driving. No, I can't see it. Can't be very good for the suspension, that's for sure. The whole engineering of the suspension is all screwed up because you're drifting it. Pick and choose, maybe. Yeah, for sure. I don't mind somebody else building them, John Claus. Don't get me wrong. I just don't build them for myself because I'm more old school, so I'm more old school. You know, I like the old muscle cars and whatnot. I like them when they come off the assembly line. I don't like that they take a muscle car and put dunk tires and rims on it. I don't like that. But like if somebody builds them, I don't knock them down or anything. That's up to individual. My son, he built a few drifters, as models. Everybody has their own agenda, what they build, what they like to build, which is a good thing. That way it's versatile, this whole hobby, which is a good thing. I can't imagine everybody building the same stuff. That wouldn't be interesting, would it? I don't think he is, Rusty. I don't know if there's another hangout going on or what. No idea. I don't know if there's another hangout. I don't think there is, but I could be wrong. No, there's no other hangout going on. From what I can't see. So, I don't know. There's no other hangout going on. Yeah, I don't think Spray Booth is here. He could be, talking on the phone or doing something else. I have no idea. He sprays real cars for a living, so I think. Yeah, I know. I know what you're talking about, Rusty. I know what you're talking about. Well, anyways, I'm gonna. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Finish the smoke and then I'm gonna pack it in, I think. I will do it again tomorrow. Hopefully, I'll have the trunk cut out and then maybe have some more bars on that chassis part. Maybe. All depends how the day goes. So, Rusty, you get my address? You get my address? Yeah, I know. I know. Oh, you're not gonna put no motor or anything in it. That's all right. That'd be pretty light then on the chassis. That'd be cool. And Dominic's not here because he's working long hours. I think he's working like a 16-hour shift. So I didn't expect him to be here. Okay, well, I'm gonna pack it in. It's been more than 2 hours. Hopefully, I'll have more progress on this 55 Chevy. You know, yeah, I know, Junk Laws that Reval made dunk kits. Caddy and Impella, wasn't it? If I'm not mistaken. I've seen them. I think 66 Nova was a dunk too. It had dunk tires in it because I bought it. I didn't build it as a dunk, but anyways, guys and gals, if Mary's still here, I'm gonna be closing up. I've been on more than 2 hours now. Hopefully, I'll have more progress on the 55, like more bars on the chassis and the trunk cut out for you. So I got something to show. Okay, John Claus, Rusty, and Spray Booth Customs, if you're still here, thank you for coming, and we'll talk to you later. Bye for now. I will. I will, Rusty. Okay, good night, all, and stay safe. And we will do this again tomorrow. Later, guys and gals. Bye for now.